We've all met that person, that individual who seems to radiate positivity, always ready with a compliment and an encouraging word. The one who's all smiles and compliments, showering you with praise and seemingly genuine interest in your life. They remember your birthday, ask about your weekend, and always seem to be on your side. But behind your back, they're twisting your words, subtly undermining your ideas, and planting seeds of doubt in the minds of others. And taking credit for your work. They present your ideas as their own, basking in the praise while you stand by, unnoticed and unappreciated. They're not movie villains, they don't twirl their mustaches or cackle maniacally. They're everyday backstabbers, hiding in plain sight, blending seamlessly into the office environment. They are masters of disguise, their true intentions masked by a veneer of friendliness. The most dangerous ones aren't openly hostile. They don't engage in shouting matches or blatant acts of aggression. They're the ones who act like your friend. They are the wolves in sheep's clothing, the smiling snakes in the grass. They use kindness as a weapon, a tool to manipulate and control. Your trust as their shield, deflecting suspicion and allowing them to operate with impunity. You share your struggles thinking you're building a friendship, confiding in someone you believe to be a trusted ally. But to them, it's just ammunition, fuel for their manipulative fire. Suddenly, your private frustrations, the anxieties you thought were shared in confidence, become rumors about your incompetence, whispered in hushed tones around the office. You're left wondering why you were passed over for a promotion, questioning your abilities and your worth. Never suspecting your friend was the saboteur, the one who orchestrated your downfall with a smile on their face. These people collect secrets like trophies, carefully cataloging your vulnerabilities and weaknesses, waiting for the perfect moment to use them, to strike when you're most vulnerable. The worst part? You're often the last to know, completely oblivious to the machinations happening behind the scenes. Because you never imagined someone so nice could be so cruel, so capable of such calculated deception. Trust your gut when something feels off. That nagging feeling, that sense of unease is often your intuition trying to warn you. Not every smile is genuine. Some smiles hide daggers. Why do people backstab? What compels someone to betray trust and undermine those around them? It's a question that often leaves us scratching our heads, wondering about the underlying reasons for such behavior. It's rarely pure evil. More often than not, it's rooted in insecurity. A deep-seated feeling of inadequacy can drive people to act in ways they might not otherwise consider. Your success, your achievements, make them feel small, insignificant, and overshadowed. It's a painful realization for them, a constant reminder of what they perceive as their own shortcomings. And so, they try to drag you down to their level, attempting to diminish your accomplishments in a misguided effort to elevate themselves. Jealousy is a huge driver. It fuels resentment and breeds a desire to possess what others have. They want what you have, the recognition, the rewards, the lifestyle. But they aren't willing to put in the hard work, the dedication, and the effort required to earn it. Spreading rumors, engaging in gossip, and undermining your reputation seems like an easier path than actually improving themselves and striving for their own goals. Some crave control, a sense of dominance over others, a feeling of being in charge. They resort to manipulating how others see you, twisting perceptions and narratives to feel powerful and influential within their social circles. Often their behavior is rooted in old wounds, past traumas, unresolved conflicts, and deep-seated insecurities that continue to haunt them. They were hurt, betrayed, or mistreated in the past, and now, consciously or unconsciously, they inflict that same pain on others, perpetuating a cycle of negativity. This doesn't excuse their actions, it's important to remember that, but it helps to explain the cycle of hurt and the underlying motivations driving their behavior. They're not just after your job. It's not just about professional advancement or climbing the corporate ladder. They want your confidence, that unwavering self-assurance that allows you to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. They covet your reputation, the respect and admiration you've earned through your integrity and hard work. Ultimately, they desire your peace, that inner tranquility and contentment that allows you to live a fulfilling and joyful life. Understanding their underlying motives, recognizing the insecurities and vulnerabilities that drive their actions, helps you protect yourself from their negativity and maintain your own well-being. How do you spot a backstabber? Look for inconsistency. They say they support you, but their actions tell a different story. They're information gatekeepers. Always in the know, always vague. If someone feeds you gossip, they're likely gossiping about you too. Chronic drama and playing the victim are red flags. They pit people against each other, then act innocent. Watch how they treat those with nothing to offer them. Kind to the boss, rude to the intern. Their loyalty is conditional. When you're no longer useful, you're expendable. Pay attention to these patterns. They're warning signs. Trust is earned, not given. When a backstabber strikes, the deepest wound is betrayal of trust. It shakes your confidence and poisons future relationships. In the workplace, their lies can cost you your job and create a toxic environment. Teams fall apart, good people leave, and morale plummets. The emotional toll is huge. Stress, anxiety, even depression. You start doubting yourself, replaying conversations, losing sleep. The damage doesn't stop at work. It follows you home, straining relationships with those who care about you. Their poison spreads far beyond the original target. Betrayal isn't just a personal loss, it's a ripple effect. You've been knocked down. It stings, it hurts, and it feels unfair. But now is not the time for despair. It's time to fight smart, to strategize, and to reclaim your power. Set boundaries. Solid, unyielding boundaries are your first line of defense. Stop oversharing. The less they know, the less they can use against you. Keep your cards close to your chest. Keep things professional and brief. Interactions should be all business, no personal details, no emotional vulnerability. Put them on an information diet. Share only what's necessary. Starve them of the fuel they need to manipulate the situation. Document everything, every interaction, every meeting, every email. Follow up conversations with emails. Keep a private record. This creates a clear, undeniable trail of evidence. If you confront them, stay calm and stick to facts. Avoid emotional outbursts or accusations. Sometimes, exposing their behavior is enough to make them back off. Shine a light on their actions and they may retreat into the shadows. Build a support system of people you trust. Lean on them for advice, encouragement, and a safe space to vent. Focus on your own work. Let your results speak for you. Excellence is the best revenge. You can't control them, but you can control your response. Choose wisely, stay strong, stay aware, and don't let anyone else write your story. You are the author of your own destiny. That's your power. Use it. Wield it with wisdom, with courage, and with unwavering self-belief.